Hey guys, Nameless Joker 90 back here to show you guys a more practical video on how to fight the Arzuros, because as you may know, just showing how a monster behaves and cutting the footage together doesn't necessarily mean that you know how to fight it. The only high rank quest is going to be 2 Arzuros, which I don't particularly want to do, and the lower rank one I swear has reduced health, so even with level appropriate gear, it's not going to go. It's not going to last very long. So what we're going to do is we're going to hunt in the Mauve Forest. I have a sword and shield equipped. It is one of my favorite types of weapon. I like how quick it is, and with the Arzuros I like using faster weapons. The Arzuros charges at you a lot, swings at you, and is more nimble than the Great Jaggies, so I like to be nimble as well and be able to maneuver myself around him to get to his backside, which is the most vulnerable part of his body. Attacking him in the head will work as well, however, attacking him in the back will deal a lot more damage, and because his hindquarters are weakest to ice, that is also the weapon type that I'm using. I'm using, I believe, the Nardabosh Plus, I believe. And because the Arzuros takes so much damage from its hindquarters, it'll go down almost twice as fast if all of your attacks land there as opposed to hitting it in the front. We just broke his guards, which might help us if he gets exhausted, as when he's exhausted and you break his guards, he will often stumble and fall over and give you a few free shots on him. You can see I'm just constantly attacking very small combos and then dodging and repositioning myself, which with this weapon is great to do against the Arzuros or any other monster that's kind of like the Arzuros, where they're a little bit fast and they will reposition themselves more often than other monsters such as Rathian or Oregon, who are more slower and don't really reposition themselves all that often, or because they're so large, it doesn't really matter if they move because you'll always be able to hit them. You can see, because the Arzuros leaves himself open after so many of his attacks, you can easily just dodge one, wait for him a little bit. Oh, he clipped me there. You can just wait for him to attack and then get in a few shots of your own. At least with a faster weapon. Slower weapons, you probably will need to plan out your strategy a little bit more. Slower weapons, just, I personally am not too much of a fan of, but I'm learning how to use them a little bit more. And we already have him limping, so as you can see, just attacking him in the back will almost always give you the best possible damage that you can get on him, no matter what weapon you're using or what element, except for bow guns, and obviously his head will take more fire damage. Although I think his hindquarters might take some fire damage as well. I can't recall. Alright, and let's just get him out of the zone, have him charge at us, get to his side, and just start attacking. And because the Arzuros telegraphs all of his moves very clearly, you can almost always dodge them just before they hit you, which will actually help you get much better at evading, which will be incredibly important later on in the game against different monsters. So I would recommend practicing against him a couple times to get used to just the dodging mechanic and improving yourself as a hunter as a whole. Now that the Arzuros is dead, of course, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope that this helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you all, and as always, good hunting.